So we would like to find all plane unit vectors in 2 dimensions that are parallel to the line with equation x plus 2y is equal to 1. Now, the idea here is quite simple. Basically, we should try to find 2 points on this line, make a vector out of it, out of those 2 points, and then normalize that vector. Let's talk a little about normalization of a vector. So if u is a non-zero vector, then the vector 1 over the magnitude of u times u is a unit vector. Okay, so as a simple example, take the vector 1, negative 4. Its magnitude is square root of 17. And this means that the vector 1 over square root of 17 and negative 4 over square root of 17 is a unit vector. If you like, pictorially, that means that you have a vector, let's say, this way, and you make it unit by just finding the vector that is parallel to it, pointing the same direction, and have length 1. So let's now go to our problem and try to solve it. So we would like to begin by finding 2 points on this line. And maybe the easiest thing is to find the x and y intercepts. So if we set x equals 0, then we get that y is equal to 1/2. So that yields the point 0, 1/2. And if y is equal to 0, then x is equal to 1, which yields the point 1, 1/2. Okay, so if we call this point A, and we call this point B, then we have the vector AB, which is going to have coordinates. Let's recall that in order to find the coordinates of a vector, we subtract the coordinates of the terminal point, or rather the coordinates of the point of origin from the point from the coordinates of the terminal point. So in this case, we will have 1 minus 0 and 0 minus 1/2. And this will give us the vector 1, negative 1/2. Okay. So now we would like to find the magnitude of this vector, which is going to be square root of 1 squared plus negative 1/2 squared, which is equal to square root of 5/4. And square root of 5/4 is square root of 5 over 2. And now we would like to consider 1 over square root of 5 over 2 times our vector. Oops, sorry about this. Which is 2 over square root of 5 times 1 negative 1/2, which will give us 2 over square root of 5 and negative 1 over square root of 5. So at this point, we shouldn't forget that when we have found one unit vector, so think about it this way. So let's say that our line was something like this. Then there are two unit vectors that are going to be parallel to it. And they're going to be opposite of each other, which means that in our final answer, we should put a plus or minus. So the two unit vectors that are parallel to this line are precisely these two vectors. And that completes our work. Thanks for watching.